Hi guys, and welcome to Raffalina's American Girl Doll channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a little bit of a different video, and this is more for collectors. And it's a video that's going to show my kind of theory that Evette in the middle here is skin tone 15. And I'm just going to pull out a little bit. Down a little bit, I put some numbers in here. So the dolls in this lineup are skin tone 20 officially by American Girl. Lines in this are skin tone 10, and those are skin tone 5. And I have a few dolls actually behind them, except for Evette. Yvette's is the only one. So I have Grace, I have Samantha behind her, and I have Blair here, which is the first skin tone 5 doll. And I have Truly Me 74, who's a boy doll, and he's also skin tone 5. I have Leah here, and she's officially skin tone 20. And behind her is my Create Your Own skin tone 20. I also have Josefina and Maritza, and I can show that Evette is definitely lighter than Maritza, and I might do that as part of this video, but I was going to do kind of a couple of comparisons, and I was also going to show, I think, maybe their arms and their legs, because sometimes it's a little bit easier when you see the limbs and how different they can be. I should point out that Blair's wearing yellow tights, so that's not really her skin tone. Her skin tone's still, actually, you can see, quite a bit paler than Grace here. When Grace is next to Evette, and I can link it up in the top, kind of my comparison of their freckles. You can definitely see that Evette is a deeper flesh tone than Grace, and Grace is an official 10. I'm going to move my little 10 numbers. And then we have, as another kind of example of skin tone 10, and the reason I have a couple dolls in this example lineup is just because when you change the, the eye color and hair color, it can sometimes, I think, confuse people a little bit. So, here's Evette near Samantha, kind of next to each other. Again, you can see Samantha's definitely a lighter flesh tone than Evette, and so that's skin tone 10. So Evette is definitely deeper than skin tone 10. So some people have said Evette's skin tone 20 and Maritza's skin tone 25. And that's where kind of this video sort of is my idea that maybe Evette's actually a skin tone 15, which is a newly released skin tone. There is no officially skin tone 15 according to American Girl, so we would have to actually explicitly ask them that, and I haven't done that yet. So there's, and I may actually do a little photo with just their hands next to each other. There's Evette's hand near a skin tone 5 doll. There's definitely a much deeper complexion to Evette's hands versus Blair, which is skin tone 5. Now we're going to zoom out, and the biggest comparison I think will be now Leah, who is a skin tone 20. I can also pull in Josefina as well, but Josefina is a little bit like of a debated one, just because Josefina may actually be like another skin tone, and there's different years when Josefina was produced and so forth. So there they are together, and I do think Leah and Evette look very similar. So I would just, for one also comparison, so my official skin tone 20 doll is Ina here. She was Create Your Own. I'll link up at the top how I made her. She's definitely skin tone 20 officially from American Girl, and that's but she also has a different face shape, so we can look at their hand next to each other, and it is looking pretty close. In fact, Evette is looking maybe slightly warmer, pinker, I don't know. It could also be a little bit the lighting, trying to put them next to each other. They're again fairly similar. So I'm going to remove Ina just because she is the dress face mold, and that makes it a little bit more confusing. Now this is Leah. Now Leah looks pretty deep there. Again, some of this is the lighting. This is Leah. Leah's Girl of the Year 2016. You can see there, and I'm going to try to pull up the oops. Tricky part is pulling up Evette's shirt. So let me just push Leah back a little bit and roll up the sleeves for Evette. Okay, because I definitely think it's easier when you compare the limbs than when looking at the faces, because they're Josefina face mold, so they do look very similar. So Leah's here in Nenea's, I think it's her school outfit. It says Remember Pearl Harbor. It's a really cute dress. I can actually link up in the top my opening of this dress. Those are the two hands, Evette and Leah, and you definitely can see there's a slight difference in the pigment. Now, when you see them next to each other, in terms of their face, the faces are obviously very similar with the Josefina face mold for both of the dolls. You have hazel eyes for Leah, but Leah's hazel eyes are like a slightly different hazel eye, and I'm planning a video where I do a comparison of different types of green and hazel eyes. Evette has gray eyes, and that's a little bit, like, you can kind of see that in the picture, but it's a little harder, but you can definitely see there's a difference there. If we maybe push back some of Evette's amazing hair and try to put their faces really close to each other, and then zoom in, you can kind of see that there's a progression of pigments there. And I'm going to move them, slide them over, and I'm going to put Grace as well. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I think, well, first of all, there's this amazingly gorgeous hair that Evette has, and I just want to say I think her hair is amazing, but I also do think it gets in the way of like doing effective comparisons here. So here you can kind of see, I think, what I'm getting at, which is that Leah's a definite official skin tone 20 of American Girl. Grace is a skin tone 10, especially for American Girl. Evette looks like she's in between the two, and she's literally in between by design of my picture, but she looks like a slightly lighter. So I think my theory, which I'm putting in this video, is that I believe Evette is a new skin tone 15. Now I can reach out to American Girl and see if that's in fact the case. Sometimes when you call their customer service, you're dealing more with like returns and other issues. I love my Evette doll. I think she's gorgeous, but I do think she's a newer skin tone. And Maritza, I will just quickly swap. I think I'm going to do another video about Maritza. Now, I have her in a different outfit because I'm planning another video about Christmas outfits and such. So there's Maritza. She just caused all my other dolls to fall over. So, since this is a live sort of video, but you can see also that Maritza is a slightly different skin tone. One thing I will say about Maritza that is, there's something about her eye makeup, maybe it's the combination of her eye makeup and the Joss face mold, that it tends to make her look more done up, so she always ends up looking more different. So hers is more of a reddish. People say that the reddish tones is skin tone 25. I can do a comparison showing Maritza versus my, Josefina and Leah and my custom that are definitely skin tone 20s, and show that Maritza is not the same as Leah either. But again, it's deeper. Her tone is deeper than Evette. So I would say both Maritza and Evette have different skin tones than Leah and Josefina and skin tone 20s. So I would say neither Maritza nor Evette have skin tone 20. And then the question becomes, what kind of skin tone do they have? And Maritza might have skin tone 25. I could easily believe that, but I do not think Evette has skin tone 25, because I think she's a new skin tone, which is skin tone 15. And I'm going to swap them back again and kind of conclude this. Her hair just takes over the picture, which is amazing. I love her hair, honestly. I think Evette is an amazing doll. I think if you don't have Evette, you know, you should definitely consider getting her. Leah is an extremely popular doll. They look very similar, and they're very, very cute. And so for that reason, I think Evette's going to be a very, very popular doll. So far, my unboxing video of her is pretty popular, and I think she's just a very cute doll. I love her dress, I love her clothes, I love a lot of things about her. I actually like the whole Girl by Us, all three dolls, but I do think Evette will be a very popular doll. So if you don't have her and you're interested in adding her into your collection, this is kind of how she looks compared to Leah. I may do some photos at a later date comparing the hands of the different skin tones and feet and stuff like that. Haven't decided yet. And let me just show the difference in the feet. Grace is behind her. So there you can also see that Evette has a lighter pigment than Leah. Leah is there, and that's why I think this is skin tone 15. This is my theory. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you're interested in getting Evette, what you think about her, if you think she's also amazingly gorgeous. And please let me know in the comments. And please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I try to post between 2 and 3 times a week, unless there's like a big release or something happening, then I might post more frequently, but typically I post about 3 times a week. And I hope you enjoy my channel, and please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any specific questions about either Evette, Maritza, or McKenna, feel free to put them in the comments and I can try to address them in a future video. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye!